This is a brief demonstration of OpenStack Tacker. OpenStack Tacker being an open source implementation of the ETSI NFV orchestrator and VNF Manager. Let's have a look at here now. Also the ETSI picture. So OpenStack Tacker is an implementation of the orchestrator component and the VNF Manager component. And the objective is, of course, to administrate virtual network functions, mainly from a resource perspective. VNFs can be deployed by themselves, or VNFs can also be deployed as part of network services. So yes, a network service contains a number of, or can contain a number of VNFs. Specifies a number of VNFs, it specifies a number of connection points, and also a number of virtual links. The network service concept is also about forwarding graphs and forwarding paths. That is specific paths that a specific data flow should use when multiple VNFs are involved. I will not really go into this concept of forwarding graphs and forwarding paths. I will just show the basic part here of deploying VNFs, VLs, connection points with the help of a network service or network service descriptor. Coming back to the overview picture of Tacker. Tacker has this graphical interface component, a plugin to the OpenStack Horizon GUI, and then Tacker also has its own CLI component. I have a basic installation of DevStack and Tacker here in VMware. A virtual machine. This virtual machine is running with 6 CPUs now and 16 gig of RAM, which appears to be enough for this basic, simple installation. To work out of this console is not very convenient, so I have here instead another terminal which I'm using to SSH into the virtual machine. Okay, so here I am in the base directory of DevStack. We can have a little look at the DevStack configuration file. There's nothing special here in the beginning. In general, it's just a very simple configuration file. The key thing here is, though, for Tacker you need to enable the Mistral workflow module. You need to enable the heat orchestration module, and of course Tacker itself, and then the service function chaining networking module. And as you can see, I'm using here stable Okata, the latest official release of OpenStack. Tacker has a CLI, as mentioned, and here you have a full control. Just gonna type a few random commands here, listing currently running VNFs. You can see that this VNF here with this very complicated name includes 2 videos. This other VNF also includes 2 videos. What else? VNF NSD list. There is a network service running here as well, which should correspond to the VNFs listed above here. The same IP addresses, yes, 09 and 04, etc. Okay, I will now move to the graphical horizon view, which has a little better demo value, I think. So with Tacker you get this new tab here, VNF, VNF management and VNF orchestration. You also get this tab, workflow, for the Mistral workflows. So if we start by first looking at the VNF Manager part and the VNF catalog, you can see that there are 2 VNF descriptors onboarded here. VNF descriptor 1 in Tosca format with some colors. Okay, this is actually, I mean, this is the Tosca YAML file. This is which has been onboarded here into Tacker, and then you also get a printout, or the VNF descriptor is shown here. VNFD descriptor 1, VNF descriptor 2. Go into the VNF Manager tab. You can see that there are two active VNFs with these very complicated automatically generated names. Looking at the VNF NFV orchestration tab, there are these forwarding graph tabs here, sub-tabs, but we will look at the NS catalog, and here you can see that I have a network service descriptor onboarded, which this originates from this file here. You can see that the network service descriptor defines 2 VNFs, VNF1, VNF2, and 2 virtual links. In this Manager tab, the network service is active and running. So if I go here to the NFV project tab and go into the network topology view, here we have this network net 0 and net management. There is one VDU with connection to both of them, and the other VDUs are just connected to one of the networks. Let's see if we can find out here which one it is. Yeah, so VNF1, VDU2 should be connected to 2 networks. Yes. virtual link 1 and yeah, not all that easy to parse this as a human. Never mind. And as I said, Tacker translates the Tosca templates into heat templates. So here is one of the heat templates, which should correspond to one of the VNFD templates. Topology. Okay, here you can see that VDU1 or VDU2 has two connection points. VDU1 has just one connection point. Some further details: creation events, heat, orchestration, creation events. And this would be the heat template originating from the VNF1 descriptor. It's quite similar, as one can see. VDU1, VDU2, connection point 11, 13, 14. Hope this corresponds. Connection point 11, connection point 13, connection point 14. The virtual links are, however, not explicit here in this because they are handled by the net service or network service stack and template. Just a brief look at this tab as well, the Mistral workflow tab. Workbooks, workflows. Here is workflow for creating an instance. Looking like this. Mistral, I think it looks like yeah, ordinary scripting, rather easy to read scripting language. Actions, all sort of actions that you can call from Mistral workflows. Alarm stuff, alarm stuff, security stuff with Barbican. Bare metal things, task execution, action, blah blah blah. Okay, not so much to see here now in this simple demo. Okay, so I think that is it for this time. Bye bye.